What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. You know I got another banger for you, so kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. Everybody, if this is your first time within the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and all that good stuff to stay up with all the latest and the greatest with the podcast. Now, as many of you, like myself, just got done watching an incredible display of basketball as the Indiana Fever fell to the Connecticut Sun to end their season. That's right, folks. Caitlin Clark's rookie season comes to an end with a sweep. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's talk about it. I predicted a bounce back game. Guys, we predicted a bounce back game. Guys, welcome in. Daniel, welcome in, my guy. Appreciate you tuning in, locking in with me. Guys, like we said, if you're just joining, Caitlin Clark's rookie season comes to an end in a sweep to the Connecticut Sun. Man, what a game, though. What a game. A pure masterclass. What a game from Caitlin, Kelsey Mitchell. Timmy was very effective in this game as well. Got the start over to Alyssa Smith. We were wondering when it was going to happen. We were wondering, and we finally saw it, man. I don't. I think. I really don't think the Fever have anything to hold their heads about. This team definitely overachieved this year. They are ahead of schedule. Caitlin finished with 25 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. The turnovers were killer. They cannot be ignored. Kelsey Mitchell with not Kelsey Mitchell-esque game with 17 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. And Leah Boston was huge in this game. Probably had the best game. 16 points, 3 assists, 19 rebounds. She was huge. Lexi Holt finished with 8 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Timmy finished with 9 points, 3 assists, 9 rebounds, and got the start like we mentioned. Dantas only played 9 minutes in this game, y'all. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought she could have been a bigger X factor for this group. Dantas only played 9 minutes. Welcome in, everybody. Definitely, if this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. And let me know in the comment your initial reaction to this matchup. YouTube Prodigal, welcome in, my guys. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Look, man, I still feel like this team genuinely overachieved this year. I feel like they overachieved this year. They're ahead of schedule. They absolutely, positively have to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. That needs to be the next move. But Caitlin Clark turned in one of the greatest rookie seasons that we have ever seen in women's basketball, man. She was incredible this year. She had a bounce back game after the eye poke and having an off shooting night. Honest, CC looked gassed out there, man. Like, do y'all feel like Christy Sides ran her and Kelsey Mitchell into the ground? It was at a point where, truthfully, I mean, they're getting nothing from the bench, so you have to play those players big minutes. I mean, looking at it, bro, Caitlin played all 40 minutes. Kelsey Mitchell played all 40 minutes in this contest. Were they? I mean, the fatigue was definitely a big factor. Let me get some of the comments. And y'all got the chat booming. Yeah, Mitchell, she looked gassed. She looked gassed playing 40 minutes. Mitchell definitely did not have a Kelsey Mitchell-esque game. I'm gonna put a post up. Let's get a poll. Let's get a poll. Y'all let me know biggest takeaways from this game. Who is to blame? Who is most to blame for this loss in y'all's opinion? But Kelsey and Caitlin look gassed. Both of them, 40 minutes, y'all. But this team, man, they're ahead of schedule. I think that they have nothing, absolutely nothing to hold their head about. All right, I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. I got a poll for y'all. Initial takeaways. Initial takeaways. Was this season a disappointment? Did y'all expect the championship in year one? I did. I truly did. Initial takeaways. Talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. Man, what a game, though. Seriously, what a game. Back and forth, blow for blow. I think the experience of the Connecticut Sun really showed in that last, 90 seconds. Alright, I'm putting a poll in. I'm leaving it up to the people. I'm putting a poll up, man. Who is to blame for the series loss? And y'all let me know if you're choosing other, who do you have as other? And I mean, shout out to the Connecticut Sun. They had a game plan. They came in, they executed. They proved that, like Alyssa Thomas said, hey, AT, they play off AT. She's been there before. And I think we will definitely do that live tomorrow about potential free agent targets for the Indiana Fever. I got a few names, Russell. I got a few names. We'll definitely do a live dedicated to that. We'll do another live. But hey, guys, while you in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff to stay up with the latest with the Live with Brandon Blakey podcast. Of course, I am your host, Brandon Blakey, aka Brandon Lee TV. Follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV as well. Initial reactions from this game. Who is to blame in y'all's opinion for one? Two, I think the biggest move the Fever have to make immediately is re-signing Kelsey Mitchell. If you don't re-sign Mitchell, you're losing one of the most dynamic scorers in the league, the number one scoring option, who they have nobody on this roster to replace her. A great compliment to Caitlin Clark, as we saw in the second half of the season. A team player and just an all-around unique talent. They have to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. They risk just stunning the growth of this whole core, stunning the growth of Caitlin Clark, stunting the potential of this team as a legitimate dynasty possibly in the next couple of years. It will be detrimental. It will set this team back years if they do not re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. I just gotta go out and say that. They played a lot better though. I predicted a bounce back. They played a lot better. They fought hard, they played more physical, they got better shots, better offense overall, better defense was played as well, in my opinion. The bench. The bench can be the other. The bench brought nothing. I mean, we can look at it. Y'all see the numbers. Y'all see the numbers. Erica Wheeler, 2 points. Dantas, 4 points. Nalissa Smith, no points. Saxton, Samuelson, Wallace, and Berger didn't even get in the game. Yeah, I mean, you look at it, the bench gave them 5 points. 6 points, excuse me. They had 6 bench points. Six. 6 bench points. Guys, let me catch up in some of the comments. ABN team. Yeah, the front court definitely showed up. How about how about that big 3-pointer that Timmy knocked down? I bet CC told Saz not to take her out. Bill Hands On, welcome in. Fever lost because Caitlin was trying to play hero ball. This is not college. CC should have been passing the ball inside the Boston, who was dominant. Leah Boston was absolutely dominant in this game. I'm very impressed with her performance walking away. I think Clark was absolutely gassed. She needed a blow at the end, and so did Kelsey Mitchell, man, and it showed. It definitely showed. Prodigal says Mitchell is 100% to blame. Welcome in, Russell. Welcome in. Hey, Chris, welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. Greetings, brother Brandon and the family. We back like we never left. Y'all already know. Live for Brandon Blaney podcast. As I stated before, it was just a bad matchup for the Fever. Truth be told, the top four teams are the best teams. Yeah, the best teams are advancing right now. And I felt like when the Chicago Sky traded Marina Mabry and the Sun picked her up to add to that backcourt, man, it was just such a game changer, y'all. And we saw her pretty much put the dagger in the Fever with that last three-pointer. Darlene, welcome in. They weren't perfect tonight for sure, but I think Fever did okay with the team they have. Yeah, I think this team overachieved. I'm going to be honest. I absolutely think this team overachieved this year. They're ahead of schedule. They have a really good young core that they need to build around. They got to add some pieces in the free agency and the draft, though. They need to upgrade that four spot, and they absolutely need to add some pieces to the bench to provide a spark. Those are going to be two major areas that they need to address: upgrading the four as well as getting more production out of the bench, adding some valuable pieces, maybe some more veteran leadership. Yeah, the bench is not cutting it. 6 points from your bench is not going to cut it, and they got to find somebody, anybody who can give Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell some relief, man. Definitely looking at the bench with the side eye. But yeah, I think they're ahead of schedule. I also agree with Chris, though. It was a bad matchup, man. Marina Mabry, DJ Carrington are a very tough and scrappy backcourt. Dewana Bonner, with her length and perimeter skills, is a tough guard. AT is just incredible, sensational, top five best player in the league. Elite at what she does. And yeah, it was just a bad matchup against a very tough, physical, and very experienced Connecticut Sun team. I know a lot of Fever were wanting this matchup over playing the Minnesota Lynx, and who knows how that matchup would have went. Lynx up 40-33 on the Phoenix Mercury, by the way, but who knows how that matchup would have actually went. We don't know, but I do feel like the Connecticut Sun are a tier above the Indiana Fever. Fever can core Mitchell, which is like a franchise tag. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. She has not made any decisions or remarks about her future. Yo, Frederick, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's talk about it, my guy. There is no one to blame. They were outplayed by better talent. The better team won. I agree. The better team won tonight. The better team absolutely won tonight. The Sun, they executed. They executed their defensive plan. They spread the ball out. They gave the Fever all types of just issues in transition. They forced Caitlin into a lot of turnovers, especially in this game. Like, it got ugly at times. It definitely got ugly at times. Troy, welcome in. I wouldn't be surprised if the WNBA makes the first round best of five next year. I would not be mad at more games. Yeah, Fever got to upgrade the talent on that roster. They do, especially at the four spot. Yeah, they gotta get a 3-and-D wing too. They gotta upgrade that starting lineup. Brandon, stop making excuses for Caitlin. CC didn't score anything in the last 5 minutes of the quarter. CC always cracking the crucial moments in the game. No excuses being made. I'm just saying she looked gassed out there. She definitely looked tired. She looked like she was about to take a knee out there. Yeah, Lynn Dunn's got to make some moves, snap out of that coma, and make some moves. They got to upgrade this roster. Yeah, I thought that was an adjustment they had to make was to bring Smith off the bench. I honestly thought that was a really big adjustment they had to make to compete in this game, and I think it paid off. I think having Timmy start was a very good move. I think it paid off. She delivered. That was a bold move by Coach Christy Sides. I'm surprised she made it, but I think it was a move that had to be made. Yeah, I could definitely see Smith getting picked up by the Valkyries. Absolutely. Her and whoever they draft build around that expansion team where she can go get buckets. They're not expecting to win, so she don't have to play defense like she does. Mike C, welcome in, welcome in. He's calling the fouls. Hey, I'm gonna just say this. We have not been shy about how bad the refs have been. I'm not here to blame it on fouls. The Connecticut Sun, I think, were the better team and they won. They played better. They executed. They made enough plays to take this series in impressive fashion, I might add. But yeah, we all know the WNBA refs have been terrible. I mean, you ain't never seen in the NBA, not for the most part, where they're reviewing who the foul is on. Like, how do you call some of the fouls they call are just you can't even make it make sense. Yo, I'm surprised. Bible Boy, hey, y'all know he's gonna slide in here talking his talk. The 3 game series is okay, but it should be 1 game at the higher rank and then the lower rank at home. And if it goes to 3 games, back to the higher rank. Yeah, I agree. I like that format. I like that format. If you make the playoffs, you should at least be guaranteed 1 home game. I feel that. I feel that. They definitely need to make that adjustment. If you make the playoffs, you should have a home game. And we know the Indiana Fever are a completely different team at home. It could have been a difference maker. Not saying it would have been, but it could have been. Yeah, I think they need to take some notes with the NBA on that one. Christy Sides didn't take Caitlyn out the game because of Caitlyn toxic cold following. Man, I think that she didn't take her out because they needed her to be in there or the offense was going to be stagnant. But regardless, man, it just shows you that they need somebody to come off the bench to provide some relief to that backcourt. Because Kelsey Mitchell ain't come out the game either. RC says it's the whole team's fault. Win as a team, lose as a team. Guys, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that good stuff to stay up with the latest and the greatest with the Lava Brandon Blakely podcast. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Much love, y'all. Much love. I appreciate it. It was a historic, record-breaking year though for the Fever as well as Caitlyn, man. Like just kind of looking back at it a little bit with everything that she did, it was still a very incredible season. We know she got the rookie scoring record, single season assist record, rookie assist record, single game assist record, first ever rookie triple double, rookie 3-point record, single season double double record for guards, fastest player to 500 points and 200 assists, single season record for 2010 games for points and assists, first rookie with 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 150 assists, first rookie to win Eastern Conference Player of the Month, signed 8-figure deal with Nike, we know, and led the Fever to their first playoff series since 2006. 16. 8 years. I'm just saying, it was a very productive, record-breaking year for Caitlin Clark, man. I mean, I just want to make sure everybody gets their flowers. I'm just saying, and the impact, the ratings, the views, the endorsements, the charter flights, the nationally televised games. You know what I'm saying? I know Some of Caitlin's fans definitely can be overwhelming at times, but we can't shade her. She had a great year. Hey, Theo 3 and D, Theo, we back at it. I think in my opinion, they overachieved. This should be looked at as a successful season. This should be looked at as a successful season. You go back last year, 15 games, you're a doormat. You got the consecutive number one picks. You get Caitlin Clark, you overnight become the hottest ticket in the WNBA, most watched, most selling merchandise wise. Caitlin has the top selling jersey in the WNBA, your must watch TV, most nationally televised games, most views of any team on TV or social media. Like the impact is crazy what 1 year did for the Indiana Fever. And I truly believe they are where the Las Vegas Aces were about 4 years ago. They've built the foundation, and now they just have to continue to build upon it and advance it and nurture that talent and develop that core. They called every play from Mitchell at the end. Welcome in, Robert. Yeah, Mitchell just not one of Kelsey Mitchell's best games. Not what we've grown accustomed to seeing from her as of late. Robert says those aren't fans, those are trolls. Call them out. Call them out. RC says Nalissa is out of there. Nalissa Smith is gone. I'm gonna drop. We're gonna go live tomorrow and talk about biggest moves the Fever need to make. Clark has a black eye, scratch marks on her face, and bruises on her arm. Hey, it's a physical game. It definitely is. Kelsey didn't help out in the last minutes either. She was terrible. Yeah, that last like 2 minutes was very hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it seemed like Mitchell and Clark, like neither one of them had anything left in the tank. It really felt like that. What was the Fever GM thinking putting Samuelson on the roster? He thought he was getting a shooter that could play defense. That's what they thought. That's what they thought they were getting. They thought they were getting a shooter that could play defense. Hey, Chris, I appreciate you guys. Mash that like button, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Another poll. It seems like a lot of y'all are blaming Christy Sides, but let's get another poll. Would let me ask y'all. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Would y'all consider this season a success? Yes, thank you, Chris. Hey, we are growing. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. So I appreciate y'all. I feel like I got a whole army behind. I appreciate y'all, man. Much love. We're building this thing brick by brick, and we just getting started, baby. Thank y'all. Yo, Saheed, they gotta go after. Throw the bag. Throw the bag at Sabali. Throw her the bag. I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna go live tomorrow and talk about biggest moves they need to make. Biggest moves for the Indiana Fever moving forward. We're gonna talk about it live. We gotta dedicate a whole discussion. But let's break down the game. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this roster a little bit before we move forward. Because there's gonna be a lot to talk about in this offseason. Yeah, I agree, you two. Definitely could have won way at least a good 10 more games just about with a better coach. I agree. From starting off 1-8 to get to the playoffs is an accomplishment. Troy, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I think they overachieved this year. I absolutely think they overachieved this year compared to last year. And you look at it from not only a basketball standpoint, but from a financial standpoint as well, man. Like the Fever have been like number one trending in America at times during this season. They are bringing more eyes to the game. They are a young, youthful group that is extremely fun to watch. And this is just the beginning. This is year one. This is year one of the Caitlin Clark experience. Yo, Natasha Cloud been so elite in the playoffs. Hey, she been top five in the playoffs. Easy. Easy been top five. And for those watching, it is 49-47. Minnesota's on top with 23.2 seconds left in that game. What's crazy is Caitlin's boyfriend is a better coach than Sod, and he already works for the Pacers. Yep, that's why you know she ain't going nowheres. Although Fever lost, I'm proud of their fight tonight. More importantly, Sod did not get in the way. However, Sod still gotta go. Yeah, I don't know if she did enough to save her job. Yo, RC, all over their necks. All over their necks. EJ, thank you so much for the contribution. Much love, my guy. I appreciate you. Teams will sign top free agents just to keep them from joining CC. The conspiracy is out. Man, I think for them, I think a lot of those big names are gonna want to come play with Caitlin though, just because she's the best passer in the league. She's gonna make life easier. If you're a scorer, you're gonna want to play with Caitlin because she's gonna get you shots. If the Fever can keep Mitchell, they have a great shot to continue to build nicely. Yeah, add to the bench through the draft, through free agency, add some veterans, add some spark, and figure out what the hell you're doing with the rest of the bench, with Saxton, with Berger, with Samuelson. Like, what are they going to do with Wallace? What are they going to do with these players, and how are they going to upgrade this roster and go to the full? Yo, I think Cunningham signed an extension, YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, Fee been going crazy. What she have last game? 38. Yeah, 38 in game one. Oh my gosh. Minnesota Lynx getting it done, looking like they about to get the sweep. Brandon, do you think CC got her respect tonight? Not sure what else she could have done. Yeah, I think absolutely, without a doubt. When she walked off that court, she left with the respect of the Connecticut Sun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I would have to say so. Katie Lewis chewing up all the cash. Cunningham will not leave Phoenix. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sophie Cunningham signed an extension, but they definitely need to go after several free agents. There's a potential that Dejanay Cunningham is a free agent. There's potential that Satu Sabali is a free agent. You gotta look at uh just other players. Natasha Howard potentially. Yeah, RC, but you already know how that goes. You already know how that goes. It's definitely gonna be a lot of people happy that her and the Indiana Fever season ended. I mean, the same thing with Jordan when he lost, same thing with Braun when he loses. Like, all the greats definitely get hated on. Jeez, YouTube, those some big names. Those some big names, YouTube. Yeah, man. And Erica Wheeler took quite a tumble, man. Hope she's good, but yeah. Yeah, and Portland. And Portland. Yes. I think there will definitely be I think that there will definitely be continued expansion. Yeah, there's no way Kelsey Plum leaves the Aces. I think she's the least likely to leave. And if If New York wins a championship, I don't see Stewie leaving either. If they don't, though, maybe things get interesting. I don't know. Lots of expansion, though. Caitlin played with a less accomplished team as a lotto pick to playing in the playoffs compared to Asia Wilson, Maya Moore. Yes, yeah, hey man, y'all give us some great takes right now. Thoughts on the new president of the Fever is done and her granddaughter sides of the hot seat. I think there's still a lot left to be desired about that a new president, man. We just gotta wait to see what moves are made and how they continue to develop this roster in this franchise. A little too early to tell. I do think Sods is on the hot seat. I'm not sure if she did enough to keep her job, just with so many Fever fans demanding how they want a better coach. But if she does get another year, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised. But the seat is definitely warm. Brandon, when it comes to Christy Wallace, she gotta go quicker than Diddy's baby oil. Yo, that's crazy. RC, you in your bag once again, my friend. That's hilarious. Satu could stay with Dallas because of the no state income tax, but if she leaves, she will go to a bigger market. I could definitely see her getting cored by Dallas. I could also see her going to join her sister with the New York Liberty as well. But if I'm Indiana, I'm giving it my best shot. I'm giving her my best pitch. I'm giving her my best pitch. I mean, I do think though they put like Portland's gonna be a great city. Toronto loves their basketball. Like Golden State will have the backing of the Warriors and Steph Curry helping them out. So I think they'll be fine, especially if they get Paige Beckers out there. There's no bigger fan base than Indy. Yo, hey, facts accent coming with the facts. Sophie currently signed a 1 year contract. Yeah, that's what I thought. She signed an extension. I mean, I doubt too with this new TV money coming in and this new agreement. Like, I doubt we're gonna see too many long term contracts until next year. Hey man, Carrington I thought deserved Defensive Player of the Year, but you can live with Most Improved Player of the Year. She's a great player. She's really good, elite defender, on ball defender, quick hands. Upped her scoring this year by almost 5 points. Now she's incredible. Sheesh! If they were to get a Guamake from the Seattle Storm, oh my gosh. You talk about versatility. I do know that a lot of people that have come in this chat have said that they will not be watching any more playoffs. But man, I tell you, there's still some great basketball left to be played, y'all. Yo, Bridget Carlton has absolutely been hooping for the Minnesota Lynx. Absolutely. I thought Dearica Hamby was very deserving too. They have her rights, Russell. It's looking like she will be back there, but there's always, room for a trade. I think so. I think the big three gelled together a lot quicker than people thought out in Seattle. I think they played well. The only thing, man, I really hope Nika Mule is able to carve out a spot with them next year. I really do. In that rotation. But yeah, I like them. I thought Gabby Williams was a great addition as well to that roster and what they were doing, and I think they'll be even better next year. Okay, fair enough, Duke. Fair enough. Still engaging. I got you. Sides harpooned the franchise after that hot start. She took the ball out of Caitlin's hands and turned it into Wheeler ball. Fever were rolling. The sun went on a 20. Yeah, yeah. Literally just turned her into a catch and shooter. Bro, it's crazy, RC, that the Liberty and the Aces are playing in the semifinals, man. That is wild. Vegas is a serious organization. They are all on the same page. They aren't a clown show like half the franchises in the league. They handle business. You don't win championships without handling business and having a culture of discipline. Yeah, Jewel Lloyd had some huge games, but other games, man, she just shot them out of it. But yeah, I definitely think they will be better next year with more time spent. And Jewel Lloyd's still one of the best players in the league. Yep, Yo, Troy, I completely agree with you. One of them where you let them go and they go off to greener pastures and continue to succeed. Yep, I'm right there with you. Well, guys, I just wanted to hop on real quick just for a reaction from all this great basketball action that we've seen. I will be back live tomorrow to talk about next moves for the Fever, recapping the season a bit, and getting all y'all's takeaways. But y'all make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, and all that good stuff to stay up with the latest and the greatest. And follow me at Brandon Lee TV on social media. Also, turn those notifications on so you know when I'm going live. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Until next time, RC, Andrea, you ain't never lied.